So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And it's Neymar. Neymar takes a look up. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. Beckenbauer. Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dembele. He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away. Ibrahim. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, played right into his path.
Well, they'll keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And it's Nedved. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Best. Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But
climbs up big! It's hit the uprights. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Ambitious ball here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Back towards the middle.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Picked out, he's had a shot! Dembele. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. In with the challenge. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Milan finding their passes. Davids. And here's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe chasing after it.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Spread neatly. Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. And that's a throw-in. Searching pass he's played there. Played into space out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Neymar. He has found... And the finish! And he's done it! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
This is Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Dembele. Chance for a shot! No mistake! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads...
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Thuram. And it's Vieira. Neymar. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Hullet. Neymar. Now Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. Thuram pulls off an And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Caution
allowed in
certainly
the
not on the
areas shown in
agenda
this
here
map. Thank you
from
very
both
much for your
sides.
cooperation.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! Lovely feet. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Best. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Lofted upfield. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar gets into some space. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. Davids. Passes short and sharp.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Incoming delivery. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? Dembele gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19, Messi.
Mbappe.
Number 25,
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Number 8,
Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Seedorf.
Number 5, Platini. Number 13, Ronaldinho. Number 23, Xavi. Number 18, Rooney. Number
Yamal
9,
receives it in a wide position. Chance to deliver. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
That's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Bale. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. It's come to nothing. Taken back almost at once. Araujo powering forward here. That's good vision. Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Xavi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Platini. Platini! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper beats it away.
Added time.
Chooses to go back. Bale. And that will be it. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He won't be happy with that one. Best.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Tries to cross. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Chiellini tries to clear. Now it's Owen. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gilberto Silva. Nice looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Eto. Just the keepers and the shots!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's through, now is he in?
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, what a ball! Great chance! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Suarez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ended up in no man's land. Half an hour played now. Knocks it out wide. Oh, robust challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. Very nicely done. Neymar. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Cleared without hesitation. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. Best place it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Owen. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Guendouzi receives it in a... And a shot! Luis Suarez. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that is... Oh, he's been caught napping! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Gets into some space. Delivers with wit. Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Best. A heavy challenge. And it's Neymar. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Thuram.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Best. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that is a hefty challenge. And this could be the final action of the first half. It's a mighty effort, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt, but...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 25.
That gets things going for the second half.
To replace him is number 26, Son Heung-min.
Pull it. Oh, that was vital. Thuram. And it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Shot at goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Could be danger here. Nicely spread. Best. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hullet. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, this looks sharp. Gilberto Silva. Davids pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Hullet! Volleyed effort.
Hullet really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's denied. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto. Floated through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No way through. Best's cross. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Suarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Real chance! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Iya benar, Gel. Ini ciri-ciri pemain smart assist gini kan. Smart assist tuh emang goblok. Pemain itu tackle-tacklean terus ya. Jadi udah lah fix. Smart assist. Kamu yang live. Tahu. Enggak tuh aku kalahan terus, Gel. Aku nggak smart assist, Gel. Pemanasan buat besok. MU. Event MU. Enggak lah, aku masih bisa ngelayanin smart assist sekarang. Sikat, Gel, smart assist. Ya saja. Pique jelek banget, Dennis Irwin juga jelek. Masih mau Ambrosini jelek. Udah nggak usah digacha guys yang kali ini. Kalau 100 koin dapat hoki ya silahkan. Kalau enggak kumpulin aja koinnya buat nanti. Thierry Henry. Nih, lihat nih Gel, gue smart assist apa enggak? Ya lawan nih. Ya enggak dari tadi enggak. Dari tadi enggak lag. Stabil Gel, kamu main stabil nih. Ibra. Baru dapat flip flop, senang banget makanya live nih. Ini kenapa nggak mau start musuhnya, Gel? Bogel tuh, smart assist mania tuh Bogel tuh. Marah-marah aja.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Nih Gel, smart assist nggak? Coba ya. Jangan-jangan aku lupa nyalain smart assist. Gel, tuh. Oh, off, Gel. Ternyata off. Level 2 enak nggak? Level 2 coba. Anti smart assist dong.
So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Lawan SA tinggal kasih SA, lawan basic tinggal lawan basic. Bener juga sih. Bener juga, Bogel.
Davids. Played out to the right. Oh, good read. And he's there to make the challenge.
Davis.
Can he stop it going out? Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. No, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos.
Hit.
Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No way through. Gullit.
Wow.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. That looks a good cross.
Kepencet R2 terus.
Zanetti. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Roberto Carlos.
Makasih, Bang.
Out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. An instinctive delivery. He gets big. He would have been quick to recover this. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Sorry, Bang.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rodri. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here.
Hey.
Davids eases the ball away from him. And this is Luis Suarez.
Mantap.
Nicely weighted ball. It's Luis Suarez! Decent enough try. That has been slung wide. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Okay.
Cross into terrific header, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mana dia itu bunuh diri kah?
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Kena faro.
Hullet. And it's Hullet.
Untuk Tarkam nih bener bogel nih.
And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos.
Tarkamania. Nggak mau lah.
Loose pass. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Played in, and the shot!
Keren.
It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Oh, ingat recycle
There's only one
dong.
word to describe that. Clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. He's played it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. It's not broken. Don't try to fix it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best.
Pretty robust defending.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yep.
Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Davids.
Dia lagi di bengkel ke Tangerang itu ya?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was
well
played. Well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Now it's Hullet. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, nice touch. Davids. And this is Hullet. Cross needs to be good.
Iyalah, udah dibilang dari SK.
lepaskan.
Now who's going to be first to
Nah,
this?
ntar si Dean sama si Sari yang pakai
Oh, that's
15-nya
good.
aja ya.
He's dribbled past his man here. Looking for
Hilang
options
dari
for movement.
aku ya.
And this is Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. And it's Davids.
Nanti kalau ada
Neymar,
crossing,
a player who needs
kalau
no
ada
introduction.
imbang, itu poin yang ke-1.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, Neymar. Numero 26, numero 7.
Weghorst is onto it in a flash.
Numero 21, Luis Suarez. Lasciano il campo per
Bale
il numero 14.
tries a measured ball.
Milan really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And here's Bale, back into the middle, played back in. Now, can they get him away? Deep cross, up he goes! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Numero 9.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Mbappe. Yamal. He has found the way through. Played into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving...